conservation crew, and welcome to another Nature Diaries. I'm filming on a new phone, so the quality is so much better. How exciting. But today, where are we? We're in Salcombe, because we can go a bit further afield now. So we're going to do this lovely coastal walk, circular walk from our lovely book. Give me the book, babe.
Here's the page.
I've actually brought a guidebook. South Devon and Dartmoor. You can have it back now. So I bought that when we were in lockdown because I was tearing my hair out, wanting somewhere new to go, but I couldn't. So I bought that for inspiration. And now we're here at one of the walks. So come along with us. Gorgeous weather, gorgeous coastline, gorgeous nature. So we've only walked up this little hill. Beautiful view, but already had to de-kit because there's a cold breeze, but it's hot once you get moving, and that was a really steep incline. But the beginning of this walk apparently is inland through lanes and countryside, and then we end up at Bolt Head, which is one of the main attractions on this walk. I'll show you the actual page of the book that we're working from in a bit. But it's about 7.5 miles in total, so a nice jaunt along the coast path and in the country, working towards our 647 miles for hike for hedgehogs. If you haven't already, please donate. The link will be in the description. So it didn't take long for us to arrive in some beautiful woodland. One of the things I love most about living in Devon is you can be walking along the coast one minute and then in a beautiful woodland the next. We can really tell that, summer's on the way now because we keep seeing orange tip butterflies, which are so cute. Absolutely love them. But yeah, it's a good sign that it's warming up, isn't it, babe? When the bumblebees come out and the butterflies and the honeybees. Birds are singing. We keep seeing birds, just in general, not necessarily today, but in general, for the past couple of weeks, just seeing all the birds carrying all the nest materials. It's just really lovely. It's just a really hopeful time of year. It's a fake cracker.
So behind us we've just got a rookery, so it's full of crows, and of course a group of crows is called the murder of crows. But it's quite a grim story, because back in the day when people used to eat crows, and it was one of the only sources of meat when people were foraging or perhaps poaching, what they would do is climb up the trees like this. The adults would bombard them, and if there was any chicks they would tie some string around the chick's legs and essentially anchor it into the nest so it couldn't fly away. And then the adults would feed up the chick, and then you would go and you would have this fully grown bird where you could actually utilise the breast meat of the crows. So it's quite a grim story, but that's how people used to get a bit of forage meat back in the day.
Now I thought I'd take this really convenient moment whilst walking up a really steep hill to tell you guys that earlier on I said I've got a new phone, but I must just put a disclaimer in here. I never buy brand new phones. I buy second-hand refurbished to try and reduce some environmental impact, because mining for foam materials is quite destructive, so I do my best in that respect, but just thought I'd slot that in here. We've just walked through Higher Caravan Park. It looks like a... oh! Getting attacked by bugs because that smell good. Oh, that's sweat. It looks like a really nice place to stay. So if you have camped there, please let us know what the amenities like. Probably do a little Google search when I go home, but me and Stu were just saying how it'd be cool to just bring the tent, because we haven't bought the van yet, but it's just a nice little camping place and we can explore a bit more of this without having to do the hour drive home. Please excuse me because I'm walking down a hill, so it's going to be a bit jumpy, but look how beautiful this thatched cottage is. This is one of my favourite sayings about looking after nature. Take nothing but photographs, leave nothing but footprints. If you've been following us for a while and you watch our Nature Diaries a lot, you'll know that last summer we went to Labrador Bay and we were looking for Searle buntings, but we also found some skylarks, and we've also found some here. There's quite a few in this field, so they're obviously nesting out there in the field because they're ground nesting birds, but they hover at height and they make this really squeaky call, and then they dive back down into their little nest to look after their babies. You can probably hear it in the background now. We've been walking through quite a lot of fields up until now, but it looks like we are just about to hit the coast again, which in my opinion is the best part of every walk, because I love the ocean. So I'm looking forward to some beautiful views. The gorse looks so incredible up here against the blue sea. Amazing. Stu's trying to take us off track, go that way to come back this way, because he's seen something on the sign that he's never been to before, but so I'm putting my foot down. We're sticking to this route today and we'll explore that another time. But this, I would highly recommend just doing this stretch. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's yellow gorse everywhere, and then this amazing blue background of the ocean. And I mean, it looks incredible today because it's such good weather. We've got blue skies with a little bit of cloud. It's just gorgeous. We're just gonna have a little break here to have some lunch and a drink of water. But I reckon this would be a pretty good cetacean spotting site. Porpoises like headlands, so there's a lot of them around here. I'm putting it out there that this is the best walk I've been on in 2021. Certainly the most beautiful anyway.
So you know the saying, one man doesn't make a commonwealth and one swallow doesn't make the summer. But it's mid-April now and we've just seen our first swallow. So hopefully that's a sign that better things are ahead and summer's just around the corner. So hopefully we can spend a bit more time outside and enjoy a bit of warmth after a miserable lockdown and quite a mild but still miserable winter.
Me and Stu were just walking up to this and we were saying how it's almost like having a tour like the ones you get on Dartmoor but on the coast. Best of both worlds. So just over there is Sharp Tor and I just had to sit down and take a moment because this has to be the most gorgeous, beautiful, amazing view I've ever seen on the Southwest Coast Path. It's just incredible. So I just showed you a pretty epic staircase with a beautiful kind of crag at the top of it, rockiness at the top. Well, that's where we're going. That is what we are about to climb. And it's getting so hot. It's just such a beautiful day. Kind of wishing I brought a cap, but we move. Look at this amazing rock formation. Wow. I'm really enjoying this walk. It's just perfect. I would highly, 10 out of 10 recommend this because it's not too difficult. I mean, it gives you a little workout and there are some quite steep climbs and some of the terrain's quite varied, but that's what I really like. The thing I love most about walking in nature is it's almost like a meditation or a mindfulness because you're so focused on stepping in the right place and the gorgeous views. You're not worrying about all the other stuff in life. It's like a real therapy for me. So we've just arrived at South Sands and I just queued up to get a drink and an ice cream so that we can enjoy this gorgeous view. So now I'm going to have a vegan Magnum. So we finished the walk and we've made it back to South Sands. Sorry, no, wait, we were just at South Sands. We're at North Sands now, which is where the car park is. That's where you start the walk. But Stu being Stu is dragging me down to a bird hide. So we're going to see if there's anything cool to look at through the little peephole. It's not really anything to see. the moment. Just a natural traffic cone in its natural environment. Right guys, I'm gonna go and get back in the car now. Me and Stu, I think, are gonna end the day by heading over to South Milton Sands, which you would have seen another video about, which I will pop up here if you want to watch that. I might do a little bit more footage there, I might not, who knows, but we're gonna go and sit on the beach and have a nice coffee or something and enjoy the sunshine for a bit longer before we head back home. So here we are at Milton Sands and it's absolutely gorgeous. I'll show you a little view of the beach for the outro, but I'm going to sit here, drink my coffee. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this walk as much as I did. It was so beautiful. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe and hit that notification button so that you never miss a video. And we'll see you in the next one.